Nah, I need a different line of dialogue other than
yeah,
that.
I was just listening to you listen to it. I was like, I don't know if you can get off that line because that actually sounds a lot different.
I'm not gonna look at chat. Like Lone Wolf, whoever's in chat, can you get rid of whatever the spoiler is? Because I want to try and guess that one later.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
Alright, okay, so now I know not only is his design bad, but Raphael's character is also I like food.
Yeah, that's my problem with Raphael, is he's literally every overweight cartoon character stereotype in
existence. I'm more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved, it's not a party.
If there's no meat involved, it's not a party. Alright, Raphael, cool, awesome. Can I, like, not only do I want to invite other people to Golden Deer, but can I, like, trade you out?
He's not even that great of a unit, so honestly, you're not losing that much.
Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified.
Yeah, I can see incredibly how rowdy you are looking at the left side of the screen where Lysithea and Marianne are both standing.
You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers.
I like how you say you'll find nobles and commoners, and then they make a big deal about, like, the Adrestian Empire is, like, all nobles, but aren't, like, 3 of the, like, 8 characters in Black Eagle's commoners?
I thought it was just Dorothea.
Is it just
Oh no, it's
Dorothea?
Caspar as well. Yeah, I think it's just Dorothea.
Is Dorothea and is Caspar a noble?
He might not. No, I thought his dad like owned something.
Well, I'm sure he owns something.
The only reason I said that is because when Dorothea is like the only other one that like they made a note like, oh, most people are noble, but she's a commoner, and so I don't know if she's the one exception.
They had at
or...
least one other commoner in Black Eagles. The chat is telling me Caspar is a noble. Lionheart's definitely a noble. Are we sure that Ferdinand von Ayer is?
Yeah, he's definitely a noble.
Petra's not might be the only one, actually. Petra is not a commoner. She's a princess from a conquered people.
Yeah. Yeah, so like she's royalty, just not from around here.
Alright, you know what? Honestly, I'll take the L on that one. I thought that there were like 2 other commoners there. That's my.
No, that was believable. I definitely had to think about that.
But hey, that just makes your life more.
You could pass Linhardt off as a commoner to me.
I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
I don't know.
Maybe it's more his attitude, but okay.
I definitely would have, like, of the Black Eagles characters, my next in line for being a commoner is absolutely Caspar. And then after Caspar, I think there's the next one that I would most likely put off as a commoner after Caspar. Well, no, maybe it would be Linhardt, actually.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, like, Linhardt, like, when I think of him, I'm like, dude, he looks super like he's a noble.
That's true. That's based on his looks, but I guess more on attitude. Like, he doesn't act like a noble.
But also everyone else, then I thought it a little bit longer. I'm like, everyone else also looks really noble, other than, like, Dorothea and Caspar.
Maybe just like noble-looking people. That's why everyone in that house looks.
Well, no, that doesn't make any sense because my favorite character from it is the only commoner.
Well, yeah. There goes my theory.
You've been streaming for 2 hours and 2 minutes. I've done 1 battle. How long do you plan on streaming? Probably at least 4 hours. It heavily depends on Slyro and also the fact that we started late.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me. I'm just having Byleth have a seizure.
Yeah. I love messing with that. Gives you something to do.
There are new places to explore in the monastery. 1,000 gold! Alright, boys, time to start embezzling.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Then Hanuman, like, takes out a giant needle and stabs it through your forearm.
I mean, basically.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything about them.
Allow me to give you a very long tutorial. A very long tutorial.
Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate.
I want to give a shout out to Fire Emblem 3 Houses for making insane use of their voice actors and actresses for so much dialogue so you don't actually have to read. However, anything like this where it's like a tutorial of like how a thing works, I would really appreciate it if Hanuman just like handed me a book and then they opened up a tutorial on screen that I could read through really fast.
said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well.
So crests are literally bending from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yes.
Dude,
Actually, yes, that's a really good comparison.
I'm so good at analogies. Shroom, what's up, dude? Also, Full Metal Hugo, thank you so much for subbing at Tier 1 for 9 months. Greatly appreciated.
Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
Is your crest what allows your monocle to stay there?
Oh, that's the crest power. It all makes sense.
Yeah, asking for a friend?
What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as-yet undiscovered crest has been detected?
Nah, dude, sorry. I just, like, smudged the screen a little bit. You just need to clean that off.
To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling!
In a different anime, in a different universe, this leads Hanuman to become the ultimate evil as he tries to, like, become the Orochimaru who messes with my body.
Yeah, very true.
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps...
What do you mean represents a lack of symmetry? Pull back up my crest right now. It is the most symmetrical looking thing I've ever seen before in my life.
What in the world?
Yeah, it was, I think.
I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Lone Wolf literally has a message on set to his copy that he pastes into anyone who asks if this is a blind run or not.
Professors of the Officers Academy
smart.
receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
This is still a fairly blind playthrough because, especially when we get to the half, like the time skip, like I know about one of the twists that happens later with a certain character, and I know about Rhea's like backstory, I guess, a bit more than a blind player would. But like, I played Black Eagles when the game released, and I did that like half of a blue. I didn't even do half of a Blue Lions run because I didn't even get to the time skip. I think I was like 6 months in, 5 months in, something like that. And I remember basically nothing from my Blue Lions run. Alright, well, my only option to do is explore, so thank you once again, game, for giving me the illusion of choice.
That's just for the first... It needs to force you to do each of the options for a time.
Hi,
Except for
Seta.
rest, I guess.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
I'm gonna be the one to bring it up. I feel like it's a bad idea for the, like, 21-year-old professor that no one knows anything about that just got this job on the spot being put next to all the other students' rooms, of which he is in, similar age range of, and also has a certain level of power over. Feels like this is ripe for abuse.
I mean, you're not
Let me know when you are
completely
hungry.
wrong.
I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness.
What a great first conversation for us to have to do, of you just saying, let me know when you're hungry.
Honestly, if that was the first conversation he had with me, he would be my best friend.
Yeah, honestly, I'm here for it.
I have a request.
Oh, hey, Claude, what's up?
Did you hear the news, Teach?
Also, I know
We're
this is
gonna have a
a
mock battle
an
between
observation
the
I made
houses.
during my last Blue Lines playthrough. Like, literally half of them, their thing is that they're good at cooking. Like, they're so centered around, like, food.
Well, I mean,
Like,
It-
all of them are just so hungry all the time, or they just want to make food.
do you also see where Leone has stopped mid-stride, it looks like, because I'm talking to Claude?
Listen, the world literally revolves around Byleth. And it stops on a dime when you say so.
It reminds me, I think it's in Xenoblade, if I'm remembering right, in Xenoblade, whenever you talk to someone, every other NPC in the universe, like, fades out of existence. Oh, never mind, Leone's just standing still at a really awkward angle because the cat is slowly walking across screen, purely to prove me wrong.
The cat transcends.
The Golden Deer
It's
House
even more
isn't
important than
exactly
Byleth,
what you
so it
call
gets to
an
move.
elite group just
I
yet.
feel that.
So you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training. After all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well.
Dude, I might be Claude.
Claude's amazing.
Competition is only fun if you win. Retweet.
You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach?
I'm not reading any of this nonsense. Hello, cat. Thank you for the slow pan of the area I just walked away from. Appreciate it.
Actually, technically the area you're walking to. Oh, I see.
No, I walked
It's
away
both.
from it, Cyro,
It's
because
both.
I just saw Seteth. It showed me
Both.
Seteth, where I
Well,
just walked
yeah,
away.
yeah, no,
You!
Hilda and Mercedes.
I'm about to...
Lady Rhea is quite the beauty too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice.
Sylvain, I hate to tell you this, but, like, I've called dibs on literally all of them.
Well, that's just rude.
You can have Manuela. I'll leave her for you.
Dude,
Professor,
Sylvain and Manuela have a
you have
really
a lot
funny,
of officers.
like, support
There are beautiful
line.
girls as
Oh,
far
that
as
sounds
the eye can
hilarious.
see. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
He says I have a small favor to ask, but, like... Okay, no, that might be the stuff he rewards me. For a second there, I thought he was asking me for, like, 4 onions and 3 tomatoes,
no.
and I was like, dude, this is not a small favor. You're asking me to prepare a meal.
Nah, this isn't Xenoblade. People don't ask you to go get, like, 4 things for them. Instead, you get, like, 1 thing, and they just give you a bunch of stuff. It's like the opposite.
Dude, I can't wait to find so many lost items and literally never care enough to figure out who they belong to.
I think I have most of them down, or I could do most of it based off of.
I really look
description.
forward to getting a random item and being like, which one is this Sly, and then seeing if you guess it right or not.
Yeah, we'll see.
Excuse me?
You know, it'd be that way.
Is the demon in your house, like, coming out for dinner?
It is around that time. Actually, it's past that time.
What is that?
It's just like, I don't know, water noises from upstairs. It's like the water system. I don't know.
The water system.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. Do you know Sylvain is ridiculously easy to recruit as a girl? Yeah, if you're female Byleth, he, like, immediately joins, right? I remember that. Which
Yeah.
honestly is a hilarious and amazing touch.
Yeah, I love that they did that.
Well, I call you
It's actually
that.
useful, because Sylvain's, like, actually a good unit, like, in-game as well. If you're going, like, try hard
Brother
mode.
would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things.
Alright, Flame, let's not bring the FBI into this.
The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
Zenith really is like the FBI,
Might
though.
you help me with a favor?
He is straight up the FBI. Dude, I'm pressing the L3 so much because I think it's gonna bring up the map like larger on top of myself, like I'm playing Xenoblade. And each time it doesn't happen, I'm like, well, this sucks.
No, you can hit ZR to zoom out. Yeah, it's one of the buttons. One of them can zoom out. It's not like the same though.
Oh no, see, that's about what I wanted right there. Oh no, the demon's back.
It'll come and go.
Dining staff, I need to I want to talk to you. I don't want to do any of this special nonsense. I literally just need to speak with you for please. Oh no, I have to invite someone.
Yeah, I think that's the thing is you have to do.
All right, well, I mean,
is it today's special? Do you have to do today's special?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so hit me with. You get to invite too, right? Yeah, so hit me with Dorothea, and then we'll take Hilda. Sure. This can't possibly go wrong.
Ah.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Yummy! Who made this? I'll have to give my compliments to the chef.
I don't understand Dorothea's sentence here. It's been a while, but I'm not sure if I like this. Could you reasonably forget? How long have you been at this school?
I can count on you.
I don't know. It's not determined.
Yes.
Well, Sylvain just made me waste my day. Thanks, Sylvain.
Yeah, he'll do that.
Listen.
I will not listen, random NPC. Get lost. I have to catch a fish. Oh, I spotted Dorothea. What a happy day.
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house.
Chat right there. Everyone who in chat was like, well, technically Petra's a commoner. Here's Dorothea saying I am the only commoner.
I knew that was the first day of class.
Yeah, no, I guess
Simply exhausting.
Petra's like a commoner class because the little beginner classes have names.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, commoner or royal or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what all of them are. They're all the exact same thing anyway.
Bum, 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 bum. All right, I need to. Can I even fish with my time used up?
Yeah, you can. You can
cool.
fish.
Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Thank you for the cheerful Metal Hugo. Greatly appreciated. Someone should tell Liam that there's fishing in Fire Emblem. He'd love it.
Yeah, and it's a slow and painful process, but it's useful if you do it a lot. I think it's kind of boring.
Maybe you're the boring one, Slyro.
That being said, if there's any bait in my inventory, I always feel compelled to use it by fishing. So I still fish, even if I'd sometimes rather not.
Me so much.
Hello, Flane. Shroom is immediately yes, fishing minigame. That's what him and Liam look for the most in games.
Oh my
being
gosh.
Able to fish.
Why? Oh hey, look, you got 5 more insect larvae. You can just go fish 5 more times right now.
No. Absolutely not. Is there anyone else important to talk to, or can I just cycle the day?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
It's Ferdinand von Eiger, the most.
You can also look at the boards to see if there's any. Looks like there's a board nearby. You can look and see if there's any important
boards.
To the left. Right
Bulletin
around.
boards in it. There's nothing here, Slyro. You lied to me.
No, I'm saying you can look at that to see if there is.
Getting a new playthrough partner. Slyro's been fired. His
I literally
sleeves
just said.
really do look stupid when he's running.
See? It's so dumb.
Hello. I would like to DLC supply. Are now available. These supplies will be taken all at once. Have to have a.
But you have some of the DLC?
I bought the
DLC
season
is
pass.
free?
I bought the season pass when the game came out, but I don't know if I ever actually put it in put in the code for it.
Oh, well, you got whatever this DLC was, which is just free items.
Sacred Galewing shoes, Sacred Floor robe, Snowmelt drop, Moonstone. Do I actually want any of this? I mean, it seems really good, but I don't think I want to super boost myself. I want to.
Yeah, they are all really boost.
Yeah, one of them said 2 movement forever. That seems like the most broken thing I've ever heard of in this game.
Yeah, 100%. I think there's also a DLC item thing where you can just start with 10,000 extra renown, which you can use to spend on those statues to get a bunch of stuff way faster.
Dude, I remember people talking about the statues being great. And I've literally never touched them.
Oh, they're really good.
Yeah, I didn't know they existed when I played the game the first time. How do you proceed the day?
Oh, hit R.
Next step?
Wait, maybe it's not R? Is it L? What is it?
It's L.
So whatever button I tell you to hit the second one.
The second one that comes to mind after hearing you say that.
Yeah, because
It's
that's what it seems
Ferdinand
to
Van
be.
Iger's birthday. Yeah, I'm gonna send him some flowers.
Much appreciated.
I always send people flowers regardless of whether I have any intention of recruiting them or not.
I mean, why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah. Money is basically limitless in this game.
The rivalry of the houses. Yeah, I'll save the game, sure.